holiday light. And thank you for a plug-in. I mean, sometimes I just need a plug-in. I don't want to buy batteries.
I know.
That's terrible. Is it just me?
Well, no, you know, I think we all love the convenience of batteries because, you know, just like we just talked about, the caller that just joined us said she was going to put the gingerbread house on the center of her table. You can only do that with batteries, but we also know that sometimes it's nice to just have a light that you put on in your powder room or you put on your kitchen counter, and or it illuminates the hallway upstairs, and it stays on, and it's tethered to a cord that goes into the wall, and you don't have to change them. Look at our tree, look at the colors, look at the ornaments, the gifts at the bottom. You're choosing
gorgeous
Christmas tree. What about Redbird? And I love the Facebook comment that where you said, and forgive me that I didn't remember your name, but you said, I love that Redbird because it can stay out year round.
Yes, and I was just thinking that.
You know what, and I didn't have that thought, and that's what I love about Facebook. It's such a wonderful exchange of ideas about what we bring you. I love our snowman. And I know you've already loved the snowman building in our scenes under glass. And look at how his little twig arms, a little Redbird is perched there. So I love this combines Redbird and snowman, snowflakes in the sky. Look at the trees with their frosting. And last but not least, this may be my favorite. I love these crisscross candy canes tied with a bow. Look at the holly in the very center where they meet. There's something fanciful about this. And those of you that are gingerbread girls and you're doing your kitchen in gingerbread and candy, this is the perfect light to go with that gingerbread kitchen.
And I'll tell you what, it's about 9.5 by 9.5 or 10 by 10. So it's a great size.
It is.
I would put this in my armoire. I'd put it on top of my armoire. Maybe even, you know, in the kitchen if you've got those pot shelves.
Look at the glow.
This is just a great, it is.
Don't you love the glow? And I love how it illuminates it. We have not brought you this whole fresh infused glass concept yet. So we're debuting it in this item today, and I hope you love it as much as I do. It's as if the color is already all the way through the glass, but really what it is a scene on top of the glass that's been embossed.
So I need to give you an update. The Christmas tree is the most limited. Also going quickly is the cardinal. As you're looking around the set, I have to say, look how beautifully it goes in with things that you already have, or like the nutcrackers.
In this case, Albany, what we did is we put a red charger plate behind it. You could put any color behind it if you want. It doesn't even need a plate, but I just thought it was just one more way to frame the square with a round, you know, to soften that just a little bit.
It's all about building upon your home decor. And you know what? I feel like there's no rules. If you're creating sentiment, if you're bringing those memories in, there are no rules. You just choose whichever one you want. And for $25, this is something that year after year comes out, or like the cardinal. I like the idea of keeping that cardinal out
year round. And I love you mentioned putting this on top of your armoire.
Oh, there you go.
And we just shared that with you. We're on top of the armoire with our snowy garland that has the little hats and the little knit sweaters, so cute, and our snowflyer wreath. So look at how we've created a vignette there with our snowflyer wreath, our snowy garland, and our little snowman.
You know, it's the little night light that you leave on all day, all night, so if somebody comes down in the middle of the night, they've got an illumination. It's just enough of a whisper. And by the way, it's the little night light bulbs, so if you ever needed to replace it, they're super easy to find.
My grocery store has these. The little tiny night bulbs.
And I have to say, the other thing, I don't know if you mentioned it, so I apologize if you already did. It has the little the clicker, the on-off clicker. So if you do want to, the inline switch, so you don't have to constantly plug and unplug. You simply have a little rolling switch that allows you to turn this on and off if you need to. I would leave mine on all the time.
Look how sweet that is. Right there on a little console.